Hey Sagittarius, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do your general life tarot reading for October 16th through the 31st. Let's jump right in and start by pulling some oracle cards for you. See what overall energy is surrounding this reading for you. First card out, we have yes. All right, so let's grab another oracle card. See what other energies are surrounding this reading for my Sagittarius collective. We have for you building blocks. And let's grab one last card from the Moonology deck. Final energies surrounding this reading for my Sagittarius collective. We have new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. All right, so we'll see how all of those tie into your overall readings, but let's get into some tarot and see first your current energy. We have the King of Swords. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the Sun. For advice from Spirit, we have the World in reverse. And for your potential outcome for my Sagittarius collective, we have the Tower in reverse. All right, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit further. Starting again with your current energy. Sagittarius, we have the Hermit. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden from you, we have the Princess of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the King of Wands. And for your potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so let's get some final oracle cards, and then we will jump into your reading. Your current energy, Sag, we have the next step. All right, challenges, obstacles, what's currently hidden, we have enjoy the journey and highest expression. For advice from Spirit, wow, we have patterns and paradigm shift. And for your potential outcome, we have allowing. Okay, all right, so let's get into this, Sag. This reading is all about you and your energy. So overall, we have yes, we have building blocks, and we have work through your fears. So I have to laugh, like I'm smiling a little bit right now because it feels as though the universe is giving you a big fat yes. Like, yeah, you can have the life that you want. Yep, you can have the career that you want. You can have the car that you want. You can have everything you want. You can. But you have to believe it. And you have to be unafraid of it. There are, I think, some obstacles that you faced. I think there have been some challenges that you have experienced. And it almost feels as though you are rebuilding from those things. With the building blocks card, it feels very much as though you have been in a place of recovery, that maybe you've had experiences or disappointments that broke you down a little bit. And now is the time that you've been sort of putting in this effort to rebuild yourself slowly over time. I don't think that this has been a situation, Sag, where you woke up one day and it was like you bounced out of bed like, nah, son, I'm good. I don't think that was the case. I think that you have been taking little bitty increments and building yourself back up, whether it's changing your hair, taking better care of your skin, eating better, exercising more, saying affirmations, meditating, whatever the situation is. I feel like there has been a process that you've been in that is like building yourself back up, not to the person that you were before, but to somebody who is stronger, who is more aware, who is more certain of themselves. But even with all of that work that you're doing, it still feels like there's a little bit of you that is scared of all of the wonderful things that can come in. It might be a feeling of, do I deserve this? Is this too good to be true? What if I do get it? What then? Like, what do I do? And Spirit is saying, you need to work through that because you can have it all. But don't let fear get in the way, especially not with all of the building that you've been doing. So looking at your current energy, we have the King of Swords, we have the Hermit, and we have the next step. Daily steps towards your dream, manageable goals, mentorship, doors opening, and success. Sag, this is you. This is you stepping back into your power. This is you, being sort of quiet, but building yourself up so that you are in a place that you are firm in your boundaries, that you are setting yourself up for success, that you are not taking no guff off of nobody. I feel like you've gone from a place where you may have been more driven by emotions in the past, and now you're looking at things in a very logical, objective way, especially when it comes to other people or opportunities that enter your life. You're looking at things with a very discerning eye. And you're sort of saying, nope, I'm going to evaluate this. I'm going to assess this. And this is the decision that I'm making. I think that you've been doing this very, very quietly, but you've been working very diligently in preparation for whatever is next for you. So this is you putting in work, building yourself up, right? We even had building blocks in your overall energy. This is you working on you, which looks like it's going pretty well, not even gonna lie. So looking at obstacles, challenges, what's currently hidden from you, we have the Sun, we have the Princess of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and 2 oracle cards. We have enjoy the journey, the fun is in getting there, acknowledge your progress, travel, mental vacation, and be spontaneous. We also have highest expression, fulfilling life purpose, soul contract, destiny, co-creating with universe, bliss, and knows worth. So Sag, what I'm seeing right now is that sort of the biggest challenge for you is, I think, not completely shutting out your emotions, right? Letting that fear sort of stop you from enjoying and sort of reaping the benefits of all of the work that you've actually put in. So I think it's hard for you because you have worked so hard, because you've been so focused on making sure that you don't get caught slipping again, that it's hard for you to sort of enjoy the process and enjoy the person that you've rebuilt yourself into. What you don't necessarily see coming right now is that happiness, joy, like a sense of fulfillment is around the corner for you. Like that, there's such a lighthearted feeling surrounding this reading right now. It's actually insane. But I don't think that you see this coming. I think that you've been so focused on working on yourself, making sure that you're strong, making sure that you're setting boundaries, that you forgot to have fun along this path. It's almost as if you're afraid to be happy, to sort of let your guard down, to be a little bit vulnerable, to be a little bit open, because you don't want to risk breaking down again. But there is so much happiness and so much joy coming towards you that it's not even funny. And I think it's going to start with something small. It's going to start with you opening yourself up to just a little opportunity, but something that feels comfortable, something that you can sort of set your fear aside and accept and build on that. Now, looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the World in reverse. We have the King of Wands and 2 more oracle cards. The first one that we have is patterns. Be aware of dating patterns. Stop what doesn't work. Subliminals, change subconscious patterns. And we also have paradigm shift. New experiences integrating now. Materialization, growth, expansion, progression, cycles, and change. So what I'm feeling that Spirit is saying, be very careful, because there are changes that are coming towards you, right? This yes card is the universe's way of telling you that yes, the things that you wanted are things that you can have. But do not forget to enjoy life. Do not be so hyper focused on being strong and building yourself back up that you don't allow yourself the space to enjoy, that you don't allow yourself to be open to possibilities, to new opportunities. Don't close yourself off from what could be, because if you do that, there's not going to be a change in the wind. There's not going to be the ending of this cycle that you're working so hard to get out of. You have to be open to new opportunities, to new experiences, to new people. So don't close yourself off. And as a part of you facing your fears, look at how you sort of experienced life before. As you're, working on setting your boundaries, building yourself up, how did you address people who disappointed you before? How did you express yourself in situations that you knew weren't necessarily the best for you? Make sure that you don't fall back into that place that got you to the point where you had to start rebuilding. But don't close yourself off completely either. Now, looking at the advice from Spirit, or your potential outcome, good gracious, we have the Tower in reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and we also have allowing. Relax, enjoy yourself, have faith, allow situations to unfold, answers come, highest outcome. So what we see for your potential outcome is that with all of this work that you're doing and all of this building that you're doing, there's not going to be something that comes in that is able to easily knock you off of that new foundation that you've created for yourself. This is a time where I think you get to a place where you're comfortable and secure enough in yourself and the work that you've done that you're more able to let things come into you. And I do think that you'll be pleasantly surprised, because as you allow these new experiences and these new opportunities to come in, there's going to be a very stable foundation and abundance that comes in along with it, because you're more able to sort out what does come towards you and look at it logically and say, is this for my highest good? Is this something that's going to serve me well? And because you are also, I think, working on being emotionally aware, you can check in with your emotional self and say, how does this feel? Does this feel good to me? And following your intuition, not being afraid to repeat past experiences, you'll trust yourself more. And so all of this that comes in, the things that you allow, you'll be able to say, yep, that's for me, bring it on in, or nope, not my zhuzh, and leave it where it is. But either way, there are not going to be any shocking moments that come in, only opportunities that you can sift through. And the ones that you sort out are going to be for your greatest good. So let me grab one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. All right. Okay, so we have two that actually came out. The first one, do all things in moderation. And the second card that we have is take the lead. So I think this is Spirit's way of saying, again, this is you sort of taking control of your emotions, you know, not just sort of focusing strictly on the logical self, right? This is you taking the lead, working through your fears, and allowing your emotions to play a role in your decision making and in your future self. So everything in moderation, finding that balance between head and heart. Being able to allow things in, to open yourself up to possibilities, but trusting that you will make the right decision for you. Not relying on anybody else, not waiting for anybody else's input, but having the autonomy to make these choices for you that are in your own best interest. You've done the work. You just need to trust that. So, Sag, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that this resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.